Here some compounds list is given: ammonia, ethanol, glucose, magnesium chloride, magnesium oxide, methane, nitrogen dioxide, phosphorus 5 chloride, polyethylene, sodium bromide and water. Now you are asking, each compound may be used, these compounds may be used once, more than once, or not at all. I identify the compound that is a waste gas from digestion in animals. This answer will be methane. Is come from digestion in animals, rotten things, methane gas produce. B, turns blue litmus, blue cobalt to chloride pink. And this, you know, this is the test for water. Water turns anhydrous cobalt to chloride blue to pink. So this is the test for water. C, reacts with ethene above 100 degree centigrade to produce ethanol. Answer will be water. And you know, ethene reacts with steam to produce ethanol. So above 100 degree centigrade, water forms steam. So above 100 degree centigrade, above 100 degree centigrade, water become steam. So ethene reacts with steam, I mean water gas, to produce ethanol. D, is a product of photosynthesis. And you know, photosynthesis, glucose is produced, glucose and oxygen are the product. So here glucose is the product. Now contains an anion with a charge of -2. You know, magnesium oxide, MgO. Here magnesium +2, oxide -2. So magnesium oxide will be the answer. Now next, number 2, this question is about metals. So chromium is a transition element, sodium is an element in group 1. State 2 physical properties of chromium that are different to those of sodium. Chromium, you know, chromium is a transition metal. So number 1 will be high density. Transition metal has high density and also higher melting point. Transition metal has high melting point, but sodium has low melting point. These are the different. Now B, deduce the number of protons and neutrons in chromium atom. Here chromium, number of proton is the 24 atomic number proton, and number of neutron will be, mass number is 53 minus proton number 29 is the number of neutron. Now chromium 3 oxide reacts with carbon and chlorine to produce chromium 3 chloride and carbon monoxide. Construct the symbol equation for this reaction. You know, this is the chromium 3 oxide reacts with carbon and chlorine, chromium 3 chloride and carbon monoxide is produced. So here 2 chromium, so I write here 2. Now chlorine 3 to the 6, so if I write here 3 to the 6 chlorine. Now oxygen here 3, so I write here 3. Carbon 3 on the 3, so carbon will be 3. Balance equation. D. Complete the diagram to show the electronic configuration of sodium ion. You know, sodium ion has 10 electrons, sodium plus. So first shell has 2 electrons, second shell has 8, total 10, and sodium has 1 electron, so it loses to form plus 1 or only plus. Sodium has 10 electrons, first shell 2 electrons, second shell 8, and this become positive ion plus 1. Now this is from reactivity series. You are asking some metal is given and their observations are given. When 4 different metals heated in oxygen, this metal heated with oxygen and observations are given. So now you are asking put the four metals in order their reactivity, and put the least reactive metal first. So first least reactive, most reactive, and you see first sodium burns rapidly, so sodium is the most reactive, and mercury does not form an oxide layer on the surface, so it is the least reactive. Now nickel and lanthanum, nickel is the less reactive compared to lanthanum. Why? You see, nickel forms a oxide layer slowly, but lanthanum forms a oxide layer rapidly. So lanthanum is more reactive than nickel, so this will be nickel and this will be chromium. These are reactivity increases: most reactive sodium, least reactive mercury. F. Aluminum is used in food containers and overhead electrical cables because it is resist to corrosion. Now, 1. Explain why aluminum is resist to corrosion. You know, aluminum forms an oxide layer which stop oxygen getting in. I mean, aluminum reacts with oxygen to form a strong coating of aluminum oxide which does not allow oxygen getting in or oxygen enter, or you can write which stop getting in acid or water. Now state 2 other reason why aluminum is used in overhead electrical cables. Why these are used? High electrical conductivity, their conductivity is high, electrical conductivity is high, so that's why these are used, and it has low density. Density is less, low density. Next,